Alright, this guy has some milk, truffles, eggs, Hylian rice, which you can find in... Now this is interesting. He has bomb arrows, and for quite a lot, too. Let's see here. This is what I'm most interested in. The armor set. 200. 250. 180. Oof. Those are a lot of money for the armor that I want.
Yeah.
So, you like this corner? Nope, that's good. So, she's a little bit of an introvert. Like, you walk in, you don't even know there's a shopkeeper until you turn around, you're like, whoa, hey now. Alright, there are some chests. I'm not entirely sure where. Oh, these are different fish. Gosh darn it. Armored carp. This might actually come in handy later. Where's the other armored carp? Okay. So when I start cooking and getting defense elixirs and potions, that might actually be useful. Oh, there's a shrine up there. I should probably go to it. Especially since I'm not going to be coming back this way. I should probably sell some opals and stuff or other things to get some money. I think that was the only chest there. Wow. And I missed a lizard. Because of course I did. You know, farming utensils, at least in the early game, are surprisingly useful. Okay, this will be our next shrine. So, every stable in every town usually has one shrine nearby. Some have a couple, but there's at least one shrine that is very much in view of everyone and everything in those particular locations. So if you come across any of those types of locations, definitely look around for a shrine. There's one particular stable that doesn't have one immediately nearby, but if you look around, I think that's the Rito one, but if you look around a little further out, you'll probably find it. So what is this one all about? Oh no. I don't know if I have the right controller for this. I have a Pro controller. I don't... Oh, I do. Okay. Okay, I found a technique. You just use... Ah! Okay. This is kind of cheating a little bit. But it still works. So skip the maze altogether and just do this. Just turn it upside down and then use the power of gravity like in that other shrine, timing is critical, and just flip it up onto the route that it needs to go. And it becomes super simple. But yeah, playing that one for the first time, I actually tried the whole maze route. I didn't know that was a thing you could do, which was skip it entirely, and my kids were just laughing and having a ball at me, seeing me fail over and over again. They were just like, ah, ha, 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 you failed again. I'm just like, this isn't funny. Gosh darn it. But yeah, much pain was had until I figured out the secret, and then it became super easy. So I'm so glad this Pro controller actually works. Oh, I like how they're having the clothes in the water because they're dyeing the clothes. That's really a neat detail. And is it here? Yes, this is one of the few soup ladles in the game. And we have it. Love it. Well, we're not staying at the end. We're not staying at any end. Is there anything in the water here? How about underneath? No? Okay. It's worth a shot. You always want to check underneath every bridge. The developers like to hide things. So our course of action is actually the tower at the top of this mountain here. It's looking pretty dark, though. There's not a lot of lights along this route. I wonder if we can do anything to change that.
Ah.
I'm a thief. Okay. They're very trusting around this area. But actually what he says is true. If you go to his house, which I think is that one right there, you'll see his wife sleeping. And she's taking the day shift. So during the day, when you go to that same spot where he was, it's actually that she's there and he's actually in the house sleeping. So they're actually telling the truth. If you check up on them and their schedule, they will actually swap positions there. So nice little minor detail that. Alright, so that is our destination. I think if you read these signs, they get more and more ridiculous. Mind the lanterns. Enter at your own risk. His flame is blue, the furnace hot, do not touch. Alright. So this is the most adorable character ever. Like, seriously. So let's talk to the director.
Yeah.
The basic runes. Like, this isn't basic enough? Huh. Who told you that and when? That's the important question. Miss Director. Oh, we were lied to. Ticket! Okay, here's an interesting thing of note. Do you see his side, Simmons' side? Look at this side. Look at it. Look how immaculate it is. And then look at all of this mess. Oh my gosh. Look at this mess. So it's like he's drawn in lines that have gotten fresher and fresher over the years to block off his part of the... She's encroaching on his territory. Snappity snap! I remember, maybe? I heard the hesitation. So she's the one who stripped us. Scandalous! As expected. Noted. It's a charming quirk, I guess. She's so adorable. I love this character. She has got such personality. Yes, please. Run an errand, of course. For presumptuous tendencies. Noted. Okay, so she's a little eccentric. Speaking of which, I probably do want a torch, which I'll probably need to drop. Oh no! I need to drop my soup ladle. Bye, soup ladle. You were amazing while it lasted. Well, since I'm here, I'm just gonna go up the steps. Good lord, if I can. Where the heck is it? Oh, what's this? Sunshroom! Here we go, here's the steps. So the first room we come to, if the game wants to let me in, is Simmons' room. Very clean, very pristine. And then the second room towards the top is her room. Good lord. That is a lot of mess. And even on the way to her room, we can see the papers stacking up here. But that isn't why we came up here. We're going to come up here so we can climb on this guardian. And Viola, do you see... Oh, do you see what I see? Can I get up there? Thank you. Oh my gosh. That was awkward. There's our 27th Korok. And now we can get a good view of the bay all around. Yeah, we still got to hit that tower, though. And then, of course, Heber Mountain up there. So, a lot of good stuff. Now, when she says the furnace in town, she doesn't really tell you where. But if you take a look over there, there's the furnace all the way over there where I'm headed to right now. So we got to go back in town, slight backtracking, but I'm taking a different route. And then use the lanterns all the way up to take the flame back to the... What am I saying here? Back to the tech lab. That's what I was trying to say. That's a body of water, that is. I should probably check. Dang, disappointing. Not a single thing. Alright. No matter. Now, if you try and run with this, Link will put away the flame, and that'll be it. You will lose the flame. You're going to have to go back to the furnace or to the last torch that you lit, and then relight your torch and then move on to the next one. So don't run. I know you're impatient sometimes and you want to hurry, but just walk. This is like forced patience on the player. But as we're going through the town, you get to take in the sights and sounds as everybody's rising, and I do believe that is... we are on day 8. So 7 days have passed. Now I think there's no more blue flame holders for at least a good distance until the next one. And who knows, we might even see the wife at the location that we saw the husband at. They might have already switched positions. So yeah, that was a good long while for that next torch flame there. Now you don't, these flames stay forever, so if you light them, they won't go out. Speaking of which, let's talk. Angelfish lure. Yeah, so there's his wife. And I actually think we need to go this way. So some necessary backtracking, unfortunately. But this one's excusable for what we get. Because without this quest, we're never going to do the memories. Because we're going to need that rune she's going to give us. And then we're going to go in town, sell some stuff, grab some armor, and then we're going to head out of Hateno Village via a different route. According to my map, I am anyway. Oh, don't be raining. Don't you rain. Don't you rain. Okay, it's just cloudy. Good. And now we have activated this as a transport point. I don't care about this torch.